Good morning. Today we're just going to address Gideon just a little bit. We're going to talk about powerful versus powerless. Now Gideon, he was powerless in that he was in hiding. He was hiding away from everyone because the enemy was out to kill and destroy the Israelites. And so he was hiding. And God completely come and eradicated his life, and he became powerful. And that's the journey that we're going to take. We're going to go from powerless, being a victim, to living a victorious life. Now see, you can say all that, and you can say that we can live a victorious life, but you have to have the tools to apply to go from victim to victorious. So I'm going to deal with the mindsets and the emotional set that victims has versus a victorious life, or powerless to powerful. Now, I'm just going to do two scriptures. Proverbs 25:28. Like a city whose walls were broken through is a person who lacks self-control. So, powerless people have no self-control, and powerful people have ubers of self-control. And then there's all kinds of scriptures. We're just going to hit two of them. The other one is, better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than a city taken. Okay, that verse is, that perception is one person with self-control is better than a whole army that can take a city. How important is self-control? Well, it's so important because it is, victims live without self-control. Woe is me, everyone's against me, everyone's doing me, and a victorious life. So we're going from powerless to powerful. So see, Gideon's picture in the beginning is a complete powerless person, but in the end he had complete victory. So 10 things that really powerful people do every day. And these are applicable things that we can apply so that we can walk in powerful versus powerless. They aren't under, they are very clear on what they want, and they're single-minded about it. They don't live any wally-wally way they want to. They don't live in addictions. They don't live in self-pity. They don't live with negative mindsets. They're very clear on what they want, and they're very single-minded and going to possess it. They have friends, but they don't hang out very often. They're after what they're after. They set their goals, they set their desires, and they're not moved off of that. 3, they are goal-oriented, and they don't aim low. I love this. You shoot for the stars, you'll at least land on the moon. You know what you want, you set your goals for that, and you run after that. They use their power, but they don't abuse their power. They don't manipulate, they don't control. They stand up in their own self-control, and they assert that, but they never abuse their control. With power comes social responsibility. You have to live a life of ethics. You have to live a life of integrity. Powerful people live a life of integrity. 5, they always keep their physical health in mind. You still love me, right? They have a balance. They're not complete workhorses. They're not wrapped up in everything so that they don't take care of their physical health. They take care of their physical health, and they have the balance. 5 things that powerful people do that powerless people do not do.